So this is Zetsway from ShiGig coming at you. Today we've got a Galaxy Blaukluger deck. Verse is a Pale Moon. Looks like it's on looking reverse. Looks like it's another deck. Might be fun. I don't know if you guys know, but there is a ruling for Galaxy Blaukluger that kind of makes the deck sucky at sometimes, but it's still a really great deck. I definitely plan to build it. The ruling is if you guys Galaxy Blaukluger has an effect where it's kind of doesn't really state it, but it is ruled against. Where you know how its effect is when an attack by Blaukluger, not Blaukluger, but Blaukluger hits, counterblast to discard 2 cards and restand it. Its official ruling says that. So let's say like you attack with the rearguard Blaukluger. If like you break ride, you attack with the rearguard Blaukluger against the Vanguard, and you didn't attack with the Vanguard yet. So and that attack hits, you can right there your limit break becomes null and void. So that means that even if you like you can't use his effect even if you do hit with the rearguard again, you can't restand the Vanguard. So if you go break ride, if you want to attack if you attack with your rearguards against his rearguards first, then you can attack with Vanguard, then counterblast and restand. So if you guys do plan on the deck, I do plan to build it because it's a really fun deck and it doesn't really limit the deck's potential and ability because of that ruling. It just makes it so that you kind of restrict that whole break ride turn. So still a great break ride to do. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, it's a really fun deck to play. I mean, it brings pressure late game and mid game. When you ride grade 2, you have Mars Blaukluger, and you have the damage and flipper one. If you ride that grade 2, unfortunately I didn't ride it this turn, but if you have that, you can do like a huge combo. You attack with Mars, and then you attack with Vanguard. If your attack hits, counterblast 1, stand Mars against 5,000, unflip for the Vanguard, and then use the starter skill, and you just did like a huge combo there. Get big stuff going off, which is really fun to do. It does happen a lot. Unfortunately, here I didn't get the Blaukluger to ride. So looks like my opponent's being a little bit slow, but he is playing the break ride, so that means he is playing the current deck. He's just playing a Farah build. Farah is still a pretty good card. Unfortunately, you do Soul Charger sometimes, so you can't do Persona Blast. That's the only bad thing about her. Other than that, it's a pretty fun deck. It's still fun to play like a Farah deck. It's pretty good. I've actually versed the deck build that is based off Farah with Pale Moon against my Adventures, and it actually was kind of pressuring. It's pretty fun to play. It's pretty fun to verse, and it still actually is competitive. So if you guys don't want to play Lukier or can't afford Lukier, you can still play. I mean, Lukier is still cheap, but it's still a fun deck even if you have Farah cards. Galaxy Blaukluger. It's definitely a great deck compared to Grade 4. I'd say they're kind of even, but in terms of consistency and effect, I'd probably go with Galaxy Blaukluger. Due to the fact that you can play Cross Ride and having a restanding Vanguard is pretty great. And being able to search out cards you need. So like here I search out Galaxy Blaukluger, so that way I'm ready for break ride. So that way you can add perfect cards to your hand. Unfortunately, the only targets you can't use are your triggers, because there's no Blauk triggers. I mean, yeah, no Blauk triggers. There's no, and then for grade 1s, I don't play the Ride Chain Blaukluger cards. I play only the perfect guard Blaukluger, so you can search out for those. But you do miss sometimes, like if you get the triggers and excuse me, if you, gonna sneeze again. But so only thing you can hit for grade 1 is the perfect guard, so it's not too bad. But so pretty much grade 2 and grade 3 and just the perfect guards for grade 1 are what you can hit. So you do miss sometimes because of that. But it's not bad. It's still worth searching because you can add free cards to your hand. Because the starter doesn't have the boost, it's just as long as the Vanguard hits. I still put it behind the Vanguard because it's still a little better than having it behind the Rearguard since I don't play the 12k attacker, so I just play the 10k. Jeez, I want to sneeze again. See here, me having technical difficulties because I wasn't using what do you call it? I was using my pad at this time because I couldn't find my mouse, but little buttons are too small for me. Yeah. Accidents do happen. I had a misclick there. See, I'm pretty excited for this deck. It's pretty fun. I think this was like the first restanding Vanguard for Nova Grabbers they had. Yeah, I think so. Trying to remember. It was a Ride Chain deck that was really good. It was a really meta deck. So, yeah. And it's not too hard to control your counterblast with this deck. It's counterblast heavy, but you can. It's not at the same time because you have a lot of cards to flip. Like you got the critical trigger, so you can see you have 2 of them in my hand, and then you also have Claydol Mechanic, and then you have the Grade 2, but you have to write that as your Vanguard to be able to use it. So yeah, I got another Grade 3, but I can use that as an attacker. And you'll probably, I think I used the Tricker's effect in this game to inflip. It's not always the best because you lose a 10k shield, but it still helps you inflip when you need to. Yeah, kind of slow game, but see, that's what I'm talking about here. Yeah, oh, Blaukluger. That's it, nothing else. That's what I'm talking about. On flips, you combo with that with Mars, and you have a great Grade 2 turn. So again, there I didn't find anything. Does happen. Doesn't happen all the time, but it still happens. Usually, you find something to grab. Even if it's a Grade 3, it's still worth grabbing. Get another attacker if you attack a rearguard or want to save a rearguard in your hand or something. Yeah, my type's starting to think lag because he's like really slow on some stuff. So I have 2 perfect guards, so I'm pretty much safe for whatever he does. I think Farah was the first 11k for them they had, but yeah. See here, he's gonna have to make a push because he's at 4 and I'm at 3. I probably will let him hit me the limit break and guard the rest because I'm all set for limit break here. I've got a Blaukluger Mars in my hand, and I've got Grade 3 the break ride. And it's not like I can't guard his attacks. I think the only thing bad about Blaukluger is this card right here. The only thing bad about it is that it has to be in the Vanguard to inflip. Other than that, it's still a great card to ride and put in your deck. See here, he should have probably played something else and keep that Grade 3 out. Sorry it's so slow. I don't know why it's taking so long for him, but yeah. So it looks like he calls Dancing Princess because he's going to look for something else to put into his soul. He probably should have kept trapeze and waited to after use the starter spec, so that way you can call something out soul a little better. So that way you can put like a 9k or 11k attack or just whatever he has. Because he should have a 11k attack. Yeah, he's being a little slow, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll probably guard that. Don't have that many attackers in my hand and I want to break card, so guard that one, and then here I'll let that one hit, and yep. So here I'm going to break right. I probably won't, yeah, see, here's where I'm going and using them flippers, because I didn't have anything else to flip, and I wanted to use break right skill. So I'll attack with Mars, go after his Interceptor. So that way I can limit the cards he can put into Sol. This way I can... see, this is what I was talking about earlier, that you have to attack the rear guard, so I'm attacking his rear guards, so that way I'll still be able to get the full effect of Break Ride. So I guess he does... Whoa. My light just blew up. I guess he doesn't know the Break Ride effect for Blaukluger. Then here, yeah, he's trying to figure out what's going on. I guess he's never played against Galaxy Blaukluger before. Take a look at it. So I'm explaining to him what's going on. So that's 18 to 21. Guess he's trying to figure out what he's gonna do since kind of time. I mean, for him, yeah, I regard. To him, he's gonna have to take one of the rear guards attacks. If I get a trigger, I can put on Mars, put force of 5k, and then it's got an 18, so it'll be 10k guard. So, yep. So I do get a trigger. Gives me 1 to pass, so I put it on the Vanguard. And go limit break. And here, I should have discarded the crit triggers, but for some reason, I thought it was you have to discard a card with Blau in its name, so I discarded both my perfect cards, but it's fine. Sorry, it's so slow. I guess he's still new at. I guess he's new at the game or something. My opponent is. See here, I'll attack with Vanguard. I decided to re-attack as it's really high, and I kind of want. I kind of want to search more with the rear guard if he does survive, and this is more pressuring. So I kind of want to use my star skill search. I should have used it, but so no. See here, that's 30, 36. See if it gives one again. Doesn't hit. I'll just attack with my rear guard, and he can't guard it since he only has a grade 3 in hand. See, I only play the 10k attackers here because sometimes I do find a chance where I need another attacker, but it's not bad. So that's pretty much game. So this will be Zetsui signing out. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And also check out our Facebook page, link in the description. Have a good day.